The term ground zero refers to the point on the Earth's surface directly below or above an exploding nuclear bomb. However, since 9/11, the term has widely been associated with the site of the former World Trade Center complex. On September 11, 2001, both towers of the World Trade Center in New York City were destroyed by terrorists. This is a selection of the headlines the next day. 2 months before the September attacks, developer Larry A. Silverstein bought control of the World Trade Center complex. With the help of an $861 million insurance policy, shortly after the attacks, Silverstein began drafting plans to rebuild 7 World Trade Center, the 47-story office building next to the Twin Towers that was also destroyed in 9/11. However, several concerned parties were making themselves heard. In a story in the New York Times on January 2002, the problem was summarized. Silverstein's plan prevailed, and work began on 7 World Trade Center in 2002. In May 2006, the Architectural Record announced the building's completion. The Lower Manhattan Development Corporation, which was created to coordinate the reconstruction of the World Trade Center site, held a competition to design a new development on the site. In 2003, the winner was announced as Daniel Libeskind, with a complex entitled Memory Foundations. The centerpiece of Libeskind's design was a 1,776-foot Freedom Tower. The following year, Michael Arad and Peter Walker were announced winners of the competition to design a memorial, with their design reflecting absence. On Independence Day 2004, CNN reported live from Ground Zero as the cornerstone of the Freedom Tower was laid. It wasn't until 2006 that construction on the site began in earnest. In a story in the New York Times entitled "The Hole in the City's Heart," the delay was criticised. In April 2006, the Associated Press reported that part of the delay was down to bickering between different parties, including Silverstein, the LMDC, city and state agencies, and the families of the deceased. However, due to an agreement between the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, which own the site, and Silverstein, in which the developer agreed to give up control over the $2.1 billion Freedom Tower, plans began to move forward. Debate over the Freedom Tower, which was later renamed One World Trade Center, has played out in the press. In April 2008, with little progress being made on the site, controversy was further stirred when a homeless man alleged to have found confidential blueprints for the planned Freedom Tower in a garbage can in New York City. He presented the documents to the New York Post, leading to an uproar in the press. 2009 has seen a new wave of criticism in the press for the stagnant development on the World Trade Center site. In June, an opinion piece in the Wall Street Journal compared slow progress on the site since 9/11 to John F. Kennedy's 8-year ordeal in landing the first man on the moon. The story called Ground Zero a national disgrace and a sign of America's flagging purpose. In April, a document predicting that the Freedom Tower wouldn't be finished until 2018 was leaked to the New York Daily News. In October, the New York Daily News reported that the site would require an extra $20 million to reach completion. What next? Until there are clear signs that construction is moving forward, the press will continue to criticise the handling of the World Trade Center site. In the context of the economic downturn, a delay will look even worse as money is being wasted. The 10-year anniversary of 9/11 will bring extra scrutiny for the site's developers. This has been Frankie Freeman reporting for Silicon Valley Pulse.